Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to highlight some awesome Steam PC game deals from our good friends at cdkeys.com. Obviously, this is the tip of the iceberg as far as what is available on their site, but they've got a lot of good deals running right now, and I thought they would be deals worth highlighting. Got about 10 Steam deals to go over. We got a deal that does redeem on GOG as well. It was too good of a deal not to mention, so we'll get to that when we do get to it. But let's get right into it, and let's start things off with Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon, which is 40+% off for $33.29. Awesome deal for Armored Core 6. Armored Core, a From Software title, however, quite a bit different than the From Software games that are, let's say, famed. I was about to say acclaimed, but you could make an argument that Armored Core 6 is acclaimed as well. I mean, it got a lot of good reviews. Now, Armored Core, obviously much different from a Souls-like title. It focuses on customizability and gigantic robots beating the hell out of each other. And if that doesn't sound like a lot of fun, I don't know what is. I am somebody that has been asking for high-quality mech titles for a long time, so the fact that we got a new Armored Core game, that was already a huge W to me. On top of that, the fact that the game was awesome, another huge W. For $33 and change, I think this is a great buy and definitely one worth checking out. Now, let's mention some From Software games that are a little bit more well-known. You guys might have heard of a little franchise called Dark Souls. Dark Souls Remastered is $17.89, and Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin is $16.59. Now, the Dark Souls games hold up in price. Their Armored Core, it's been less than a year since it came out, and it's already down to $33. That's never happening with one of the, Souls titles that FromSoft puts out. I mean, Elden Ring at this point you can't even find for like $33. So, these games hold up in price. Dark Souls is an absolutely iconic game, so $17.89 for it isn't bad. And then Dark Souls 2, while a lot of people consider it to be the weakest game of the series, it's still a solid game. I mean, From Software outing is always going to be pretty good. So yeah, $16.59 on that. Go check it out. They also include a bunch of bonus content, being that they are the quote-unquote definitive editions of both releases. Next up, we got Disco Elysium, the final cut, 80% off for $5.89. Disco Elysium is a game that certainly isn't for everyone. I thought it was fantastic, but I am very much into your methodical, narrative-driven games. Disco Elysium isn't a game that throws you into the thick of a high-octane action sequence. No, it's very much focused on its methodical narrative and its slower-paced storytelling, but it weaves together very well, and as far as atmosphere, writing, sound design, even visual aesthetics, all of those elements are really well done. Obviously, there's a little bit of controversy when it comes to the developers and the publishers of this game. I'm just assessing Disco Elysium as far as the game itself is concerned. I thought the game was damn good, and I would highly recommend it for $5.89. A great price, and if you're remotely into story-driven games, one that you will really enjoy. Next up, we've got HELLDIVERS 2, 20% off for $31.99. I mean, HELLDIVERS at this point has kind of peaked and has come off of its peak. It kind of, honestly, the peak kind of got reignited after Sony tried their nonsense, what was it, like a month or two ago? A month and a half or so ago? It's been a little while at this point, but, HELLDIVERS 2 is still a great co-op title, and at this point, they just dropped a pretty major update. More of a balancing update than anything, but they're regularly rolling out content. Still on Steam, rocking 100,000 concurrent players. Guys, that's a huge W for a game that's 4 months old at this point. To still be rocking 100,000 players, that's a gigantic W for a live service game. A lot of live service games fall off the face of the earth. They peak big, and then they fall off big. But this one peaked big, and it has stabilized. It stabilized at a lower number than when it initially came out, but we always talk about how the initial number really doesn't matter. Not that much. It really is where you settle at, and HELLDIVERS 2 has settled at a really healthy spot, and probably going to be sustainable for a long time, as long as they continue to roll out, the level of content that they're doing. They're doing a really good job listening to the consumer base. There's things that they misfire with here and there, and there's certainly some issues with the game, but if you're looking for a high-quality co-op title, I had so much fun with HELLDIVERS 2, and for $32, definitely a good shout there. Next up, we got Tekken 8, $36.49. I really enjoyed Tekken 8, but I am the kind of person that doesn't get too deep into these fighting games. I'm not mechanically breaking down each character. That ain't me. Tekken 8's got an absolutely insane single-player component. It's got an awesome soundtrack, and it's got some great visuals. Brother, I'm in as far as that's concerned. The campaign component, like, the story mode is so insane. It's fairly short, but man, the insanity level of it is at a very, very high level, and Tekken is super fast-paced fights, and I enjoyed it. I love Tekken 7. Tekken 8 I thought was a significant improvement upon it, and from my casual fighting game fan, if you're more into it, you know, $36.49, not a bad price. Unfortunately, the story with fighting games these days especially, let's be real, Bandai Namco fighting games, oh, you about to pay all kinds of money for additional characters and bonus content. I mean, they're gonna be doing that with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. You're damn right they did it for Tekken 8. And I mean, as far as fighting games go, that's really across the board as far as these major fighting game releases. They're gonna do a lot of DLC content and whatnot, so it is what it is as far as that's concerned. Next up, we got The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim for $8.29. This is the special edition, of course. Look, for the 4 of you that don't own it, it's Skyrim. It's awesome. It should be in your library. But I'm just gonna move on from that, bro. It's Skyrim. You guys already know the deal. Do want to mention this GOG deal. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition on GOG. You get the base game, you get Phantom Liberty, 35 and change. That is a damn good deal. If you're okay with going on GOG, and GOG's a great platform, you'll redeem it right directly on there. And Phantom Liberty, generally speaking, most considered to be tremendous. In Cyberpunk 2077, look, I was one of the people that prior to the release of Cyberpunk 2077, I was crapping on the game. After the game came out, right away, I was like, I don't think this game is as bad as everybody says it is. And of course, it has made a significant turnaround with 2.0 and then Phantom Liberty as well. And, you know, CDPR is going to keep this IP rolling, and good on them. Good on them. Edge Runners obviously received really well. Just good times all around for Cyberpunk fans, and $35.79 for the Ultimate Edition, a damn good price here. I imagine that come the Steam Winter Sale, it's going to be like 40% off for $36, so if you want it on Steam, the opportunity will come at some point, but if you're okay with GOG, $35.79, I mean, that's a spicy deal. Next up, we got Hi-Fi Rush, 77% off for $7.69. Look, you guys know how I feel about this game. I think it's absolutely tremendous. I think it's absolutely depressing that a studio can put out a game at the caliber of Hi-Fi Rush, not to mention all of Tango's other great works, Ghostwire Tokyo, Evil Within 1 and 2, and then still get shut down. That just pretty much describes the horrors of game development at this point. If you could do that and still get shut down. And I mean, look at Mimimi Games. They drop great tactics game after great tactics game, and they are shutting down as well. It's kind of the reality of game development. Look, it's a business that I'll never fully comprehend, but what I do know is Tango is damn talented, and they did a damn great job with Hi-Fi Rush, and I think this is one of the better games of 2023, in all honesty. Like, last year was a banger year for a game release, and I thought Hi-Fi Rush was in the mix as a contender, as one of the, you know, top 10 games of 2023, and that's a big statement for a lower-key release like this. Came out of nowhere. It was absolutely phenomenal. $7.69, great price on that. A couple of other deals I do want to note, and then we'll round out the video. We do have Destiny 2, The Final Shape, 25% off, $39.99 on this. It's Destiny 2 Final Shape. This game is literally the highest rated game on Metacritic as I am recording this video. It's got a 93. Number 2 is FF7 Rebirth. That's insane to me, but all of my boys that are super into Destiny 2 are loving Final Shape. The dude at the gym that always wears Destiny 2 merch, don't ask me. I swear that this is a thing. He loves Final Shape. Everybody I talk to that has played Final Shape loves Final Shape. I'm not a Destiny 2 guy, so take it for what it's worth. $39.99 on that. No Man's Sky PC and for Steam, $21.79 on that. No Man's Sky is a game that has been getting consistently updated with a lot of new content. You pay $21 and you're getting a game that's going to get rolled out with new content after new content, and you're not paying the egregious $60 that I paid back in 2016. You're paying a fraction of that, and you're getting a much better game. Sounds like a W at this point. Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition, 81% off for $7.19. We are coming up on the release of KCD 2. A lot of people excited about that. I am for sure, if you're looking for a historical RPG with a solid narrative as well. A good one, especially if you like the historical aspect. I think you'll really enjoy KCD. Game is really well done, so good price on that. And then Monster Hunter World Iceborne Master Edition. Yes, I know Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna come out. It's gonna come out in 2025. It's gonna be $70. So, like, bro, you're paying $16 here for World and Iceborne, the expansion. It's a great game. Just, if you're picking it up, clear up a couple weekends, because that's what it's gonna take to get through World and Iceborne. A lot of content here. But that is gonna do it for me. Again, a lot of great deals, and all of the links to these deals will be in the description box below. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.